YouTube? This is Austin Sweeter from this Real Dakota and Austin coming at you again with another video for you guys today. And today, sorry for the lack of uploads. Like I said, Backstabbed will be released here soon. But for tonight, we are going to be discussing the 2020 WWE Draft. But before we hop into that, I just want to go in and say that 96.5% of you guys that watch my content, or 96.5% of you that watch my content, are not subscribed. So please like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Be sure you hit that bell for all notifications. Okay, diving into the 2020 draft. No. Nope. A complete disaster, even from the first night. It first started on SmackDown and it continued to Monday Night Raw. And all I gotta say is, oh my gosh, what a train wreck this draft was. I mean, tag teams were getting splitted up. It's really gonna benefit nobody. And plus, WWE doesn't even follow the draft anyways. They're too caught up in this brand invitational for this to even go on. And plus, some feuds carry over to another show. Like, for an example, Seth Rollins is going to SmackDown. Same thing with Ray, Dominic, and Murphy. If I was WWE, I would have retained Ray and Dominic on Raw, send Murphy to SmackDown, and have a little mini feud for Rollins and Murphy before Rollins gets written off. I mean, Now the biggest disappointment in WWE, or the draft anyways, was the New Day. The New Day comes back and then they get split up. Big mistake on WWE's part, because the New Day has done it all. Already potential Hall of Famers, 7-time tag team champions, Kofi accomplishing almost everything. Tag team champion, Intercontinental champion, United States champion, WWE champion, Big E, Intercontinental tag team titles. I mean, come on. I mean, I understand that they're trying to give Big E a solo run, but why split the New Day? Doesn't make any sense, and splitting Heavy Machinery doesn't make any sense either. What are they going to do with Tucker? Besides, and that just goes to show creative that WWE has no fresh storylines for any of the wrestlers that got drafted. And I feel bad for some of the undrafted superstars, even though they got drafted, because they might not benefit on either show. They're better off in NXT. Like, Andrade didn't get drafted. Mickie James hasn't been drafted yet. But according to PW Insider, that both Andrade and Mickie James are going to be retained by Monday Night Raw, even though Andrade and Zelina Vega both got laid out Monday night by Alexa Bliss and The Fiend, Bray Wyatt. We're going to be discussing The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, and Alexa Bliss's odd relationship next week on Wrestling Talk, which is what a lot of people, even my friend Matt, has been wanting me to do. That's next week. We're talking about the draft here. And plus, the New Day and the Street Profits swapping the 2 tag titles. So the New Day are Raw Tag Team Champions and the Street Profits are SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Come on. I would have merged the 2 tag team titles together and figure out which team was going to get it, the New Day or the Street Profits. SmackDown is just going to be one gigantic spoiler, because half the superstars that are wrestling Friday night on SmackDown have already been drafted. So it just goes to show you that they have to take an L. They have to. Jeff Hardy has to lose to Lars Sullivan because Hardy got drafted. More than likely, Braun's going to lose, because what's the point in having Roman defending the Universal Championship before Hell in a Cell against Jey Uso? Oh my gosh. This draft benefited absolutely nobody. Absolutely nobody. In my opinion, it benefited nobody. because half the superstars that were drafted or half of the people that weren't drafted are still not drafted. Andrade even tweeted or gave a hint that he might go back to NXT. I quite frankly don't blame him. Because anytime someone goes to NXT and gets called up, Vince McMahon grabs his shovel and then he buries them. Like, I'm going to make a huge rant about Vince McMahon for the Season 3 finale of Wrestling Talk. Stay tuned for that. Details on the way. But like I said, anytime an NXT superstar goes to the main roster, Vince McMahon's like, let's get the shovel, and then they get buried. I mean, come on. Keith Lee, he's on Monday Night Raw. Raw retained him, and he hasn't won any of his matches. This whole draft was an utter and complete disaster. Benefited nobody, in my opinion, and WWE won't even stick to the draft. They're going to do this brand extension or this brand invitational and not even keep them on the same show. So, that's my huge rant, or my rant on the 2020 draft. Like I said earlier in the episode, next week we're going to be talking about The Fiend and Alexa Bliss's weird relationship. Weird. Because they belong to Monday Night Raw. I hope The Fiend and Alexa Bliss stay together as a tag team and eventually go after some gold. But that's my rant. That's my rant on the draft. On the 2020 WWE Draft. Complete and utter disaster. What do you guys think? Was the draft really good, or was it just a complete disaster? Let me know in the comments below. I will be sure to respond to you guys. And real quick before I get out of here, the horror collection contest, guys, come on. It's still going. Do you want your collections to be shown on my channel? Do you want to get the plug? Send me some pictures and you'll be featured on the channel. Alright, we're going to up it a little bit. If you guys send me your horror movie collections, I will literally post them on the show. On the channel, next video, I promise. So anyways, that's my rant on the 2020 draft. What do you guys think? Like I said, was it a success? Was it a failure? Let me know in the comments below. Till then, thank you guys very much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, please comment, like, and subscribe down below. And be sure you hit the post notification bell as well. You will get more videos like this and more quality content to come. Follow me on SWA Pro Wrestling Chat Group on Facebook. Backstabbed is on his way. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you guys next video.